Big Dog, 97.9. Let's begin.
We start with our first laugh. Tom Clark talking about surviving gangs and earthquakes.
Be careful of the gangs, folks. I don't know if you know this. If you're driving at night, you see someone with their headlights off, do not flash them with your headlights. It's some sort of gang initiation, right? They'll go after you. So now if I'm driving at night, I see someone with their headlights off, I shoot them. It's safety first, living out here. I actually experienced my first earthquake a few months ago, and a little embarrassing. Right after it happened, right away, I started looting. And things are a little awkward around the apartment complex. I'm having to return items to neighbors. Yeah, I thought that was a big one. I thought there'd be no survivors, to be quite honest. I don't know what a 3.2 is. Here's your cat.
Big Dog, 97.9. Yesterday was a big day. I didn't even notice. Didn't even know it.
Okay. What was the big day? What was the occasion?
National Telephone Day.
Oh, yes, of course.
The telephone.
How did I miss that?
The telephone was invented yesterday.
I got to tell you real quickly. We were watching an older cartoon movie, my daughter and I, yesterday. It's funny, on National Telephone Day. And she's like, what's that? What's that weird clock? I said, that is a phone.
What's the weird
clock? And she goes, oh, yeah. One of those old-timey phones with, like, the buttons and the string on it. Yeah.
The buttons.
It didn't have a dial. It was a button.
It was a button one.
But it had a cord. And the string on it. Yes, one of those old time. I said, you do realize that's what all phones look like when I was your age, right? Yeah. Just as if you're old, dude. Anyway.
Well, it was National Telephone Day, and I have procured. I don't think that's the correct word.
Yeah,
maybe.
Procured.
Is it? Okay.
Attained.
I tried to use like a big fancy word, and I'm not confident in that. But I have obtained audio of the very first phone call ever made from Alexander Graham Bell.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, sure.
Very first time from his living room. First call he ever made. I thought I would share.
Awesome. Yeah,
I thought it was kind of cool. It's a little staticky, but here we go.
Ahoy, Watson! This is Bell. Come quickly. I need you.
I'm really glad you called me. I'm really wet for you.
Oh, my.
This call will cost you a dollar.
Watson! False alarm! Stay where you are! I'll be fine alone! Watson, I think I'm failing myself! Watson!
Very first call. Who knew? They had...
They were prepared. They were set up, and they were ready to go.
Right off the bat.
When you die, what part of your body dies last?
I don't know.
It's the pupils. They dilate.
Okay. That one qualifies as a bad joke.
Yeah.
She laughed the hardest. The hardest one in 2 weeks she's laughed at.
Bad.
It is so bad.
They dilate.
They dilate.
All right. Thank you, Jules.
Telephone Day.
Well,
Yesterday. And we missed it.
Yeah. But this one we will not miss.
Did some research. Looked up what, some things that were going on today.
Yep.
It's Secretary's Day.
No, you can't say that, I don't think.
Is it not Secretary's Day anymore?
It once was Secretary's Day, but that is no longer the accepted term.
Administrative Professionals Day.
Bingo.
All right, so happy administrative professional day. I guess if you go back to Secretary's Day, here's one of those, old films.
You like the instructional video kind of thing?
That they used to do all the time, like back in the 50s.
You would watch
80s.
on a reel-to-reel.
Yeah.
In a classroom.
Here's a little taste of one of those from back then on, what was then Secretary's Day, National Administrative Professionals Day.
Instructional films from the 60s. presents Secretary's Day. Look, there's Linda. She's a secretary. Linda's wearing a mini skirt, pantyhose, high heels, and a beehive hairdo loaded with Aquanet. Here's her boss, Mr. Johnson. He's inviting her into his office to take dictation. As she turns, he pats her bottom and tells her she'll need to stay late if she wants to keep her job. He wants to thank her on Secretary's Day by taking her out to dinner. Looks like Linda's going to get a raise. Have a happy Secretary's Day.
Moment there, dumbass.
Every guy knows the number one rule at the urinal is to look straight ahead at the wall, never left to right.
No. If it's down, it's on your own package. That's it.
But this has got to be up there.
Okay.
Up there too. Never stab anyone.
Yes, that would be nice if I didn't get shanked while at the urinal. Yes.
A guy in his 40s was at a bar in Toledo this last Friday, went to the bathroom. While he was standing there at the urinal doing what you do, is staring straight forward, a woman ran in and stabbed him multiple times in the butt.
The whole time, originally he was going, "What are you doing in here?" And then it was, "Ow, ow."
This lady is 41 years old. It's not clear if they had talked earlier or what, but the guy told police he didn't know her. She stabbed him twice in the butt and then ran out of the bathroom and took off down at her apartment a few miles away. Luckily, it wasn't a serious injury, and the stab wounds did require stitches to stitch up
Well, I'm glad
a portion of his buttocks.
So it wasn't too deep. That's painful for a little while. You can't just sit down and rest now. That dude's laying down.
Yeah.
How did he get a picture of the car?
Apparently, he ran after her.
Pants down, like
Yeah.
still buttoning up, or done the duck waddle thing and fished his phone out of his pocket all at the same time?
I don't know.
Do you believe that he didn't know her? Something that tells me that he knows the lady.
You don't think that a just random lady would... Maybe the lady
There's a lot of crazy.
Maybe the lady was confused. She thought he was somebody else.
Yeah. Oh,
and
sorry.
Bam. And then she got 2 stabs in and realized this is the wrong guy.
I was going to kill you.
I'm going to take off.
Yeah. Nah, I think he probably knew who she was. I bet he already had that picture of her car on his phone. So I'm not buying that he ran out in time to take the picture before she ran off.
You might have a point there.
Even if he didn't know who she was. You can't stab a man at the urinal, you dumbass.
What a dumbass.
Big Dog, 97.9. 62% of people want to accomplish more life goals in 2022 than ever before.
Okay. That's great.
And then there are those of us that want to accomplish a life goal this year. Just at least one.
Just a single one. I think that's a good start, truthfully.
But you just don't know what that life goal should be.
Yeah, that's where I am. You can help today.
I can help.
I knew
That's
it.
where I step in. My list today. Top 6 easy but fulfilling life goals for people who can't think of any.
Perfect.
Top 6 easy ways but fulfilling life goals for people who can't think of any.
Okay.
Ready?
Yep.
Number 6, get more sleep. You know, nag Mike Tyson on an airplane.
You'll go right out.
Number 5, learn a skill that will be to enrich your life.
Okay.
You know, like siphoning gas. Number 4, start keeping a diary. And if your life isn't interesting enough, follow a stranger. Every minute, every day, keep a diary of their life.
Wear all black while you do it, right?
Probably a good call.
Yeah.
Number 3, eat more plants. Smoke the rest. Number 2, buy a parrot. Teach it to curse. Put it on TikTok. Watch the views explode.
It probably would work.
In other words, take advantage of a broken society.
Yes.
Or do like us.
We're all done.
Rub your nipples like I did
Not
on
us,
video yesterday.
Like you. That was only you.
Yeah, that video's up. Top 6 easy ways to fulfill life goals for people who can't think of any. Number 1, pursue your passion.
Yeah.
Unless your passion is dating Johnny Depp or Amber Heard, then don't pursue your passion.
Unless your passion is a deuce on your pillow.
Correct. There's your top 6 list today. At a baseball game, having a beer, having a hot dog.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Not unusual.
No, not at all.
That happens quite a bit. I enjoy a beer and a hot dog when I go to a baseball game.
Every baseball game.
The difference was this guy was casually, like it was like, as I think you said earlier, like it was his everyday thing. Like it was the thing to do everybody did. Like you would dip a chip into nacho cheese.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was dipping it in his beer, then taking a bite.
Yep.
Just casually.
Now, we've had our reservations about this because he was a Yankees fan, but...
Yeah, because you can't really trust the a Yankees fan's decision-making.
But we're not writing it off fully yet, either, at the same time.
If you would like to watch, by the way, you can go to the Big Dog 97.9 Facebook page, the Chris Purples and Bobby Show Facebook page. We're going to do this live on the air.
So we procured a couple hot dogs.
And we've got the video going because we got video cameras up everywhere. Got the hot dog.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got onions on mine.
Do you?
Yeah. I can't have onions falling in my beer.
Yeah, rake those suckers off. I have nothing on my... Oh, maybe there's an onion down in there.
Just random onions.
Yeah, I think I'm good. There's just one onion in the bottom. So we've gathered together a couple hot dogs. You know what? Your coworkers look at you really weird when you're like, hey, can you go on a hot dog run for us this morning?
Got a tasty beer.
We brought a couple beers, and Chris even chilled the glasses. So we have...
chilled glasses and everything.
You don't even get that at the ballpark.
Yeah, well, I'm in the VIP section.
Yeah, you must. You watch games a little nicer than we do. We thought we'd give this a shot this morning and report back to you and tell you how good or bad or weird this maybe is.
The mayo in the coffee thing we did wasn't that bad. It wasn't great. It wasn't disgusting as long as you stirred it up. Otherwise, you would have been drinking those weird mayo worm things.
I think that has a lot to do with how bad our coffee is. I couldn't tell a big difference. It lightened it up a little bit, maybe.
Hold on.
Wasn't that bad.
You want to get us in the mood? Here, I'll get us in the mood. Ready?
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me get this going here.
Perfect.
That way it feels like we're more at the ball game.
Yeah.
A little take me out to the ball game in the
Get
background.
your back, maybe. Yeah.
If you'd like to watch, you can watch at Big Dog 97 on Facebook page.
We better hurry up. I'm going to drink all this beer.
We are going to come up at 9 o'clock. Last prize standing is going to be happening.
Another chance at that. And noon and 4 today. That just won't be us. Ready?
Oh.
Onions off.
Boss is watching us. Yeah. We'll see what happens after we're done here.
All right, here we go.
Here we go. Hold on. Cheers.
Oh.
Drinking a beer live on the air over the board. Yeah.
Well, we were always told you can't do this.
All right, here we go.
Dunk her in. Going about a one-bite dunk.
Huh.
Well, it just made my bun soggy. Here's the deal. We're both going back for dunk number 2.
You gotta tap it. I noticed you tapped it.
You gotta let it drip. It is sogging the bun up like crazy. That time I got a little more beer in there, I think.
It's all right.
Fatal mistake. We didn't get any napkins.
No? I'm going in for a third dip.
I don't think I will.
You gotta tap. That's the key. You get the excess little dripples.
Yeah. It's all in my beard. I got beer all over me. Good luck convincing my wife I went to work today. At least I know I've got a record of it because it's on Facebook Live.
Yeah, Facebook Live. Cheers to everybody watching and watch.
Here's my conclusion.
So do you think we're going to get in trouble for drinking beer?
I don't know. I'm more worried about throwing up from the soggy bread.
They put cameras in here and said, do stuff.
So we did stuff.
We're doing stuff. High quality stuff.
I believe hot dog.
I think it's okay.
Do you? Yeah. See, hot dog good, beer great. Together, nah.
I give it an okay. I say it's okay. It's you can't let it sit in the beer very long because the bread will get soggy.
No, my bread. As soon as I dunked it in there, my hot dog bun was just like sponge.
All right, well, I got to go finish this beer contest. Last prize standing. Another one getting knocked out. Coming up at 9 o'clock. If you haven't watched it, well, you can watch our reaction. I give it a thumbs up. It's a song for a movie, TV show, or video game. That's why a lot of times you don't have them in them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But there is one song that costs way more than any others. Matter of fact, it's the most expensive song to license.
Which is not what I would have imagined, but it makes some sense when you think about it.
Yeah. AC/DC's Thunderstruck. AC/DC's Thunderstruck. $500,000. That $500,000 was from the producers of Varsity Blues when it was in that movie back in 1999. So there's good potential that it is more money than that. And it must be worth it because Deadpool 2, Thor Ragnar, Battleship, Iron Man 2, The Longest Yard, Daddy's Home 2.
I didn't know there was
just to name a few.
Daddy's Home 2.
Oh, you didn't?
Nope.
That's pretty funny.
Also, never knew how to say Thor Ragnarok.
Ragnar.
Ragnar, but there's a K on the end.
Yeah, I don't know. Ragnar.
Doesn't matter. It's so obvious because this song doesn't matter what the scene is. I mean, they could be going to the bathroom. Oh, it sound like the coolest
So,
leak you've ever taken.
Daddy's Home 2 is actually pretty funny.
I'm gonna take your word for it, bro.
Have you watched Daddy's Home?
No.
No, what do you mean no? It's got Will Smith in it.
What do you mean, what do I mean no? You know how I watch movies.
It's got Will Smith and
Are you sure?
Andrade's like, yes. It's not probably the movie you're thinking of.
Probably not.
It's Will Smith and the guy that is in he's the shooter and
dude, you're wrong. You're so wrong. And it was the movie I was thinking of. It's got Will Ferrell.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Not Will Smith.
That's what I meant. Yeah, that's what I meant. I'm getting all my names
Mark
confused. Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah, I know what it is. No, I have not seen that.
And then the new one, the wrestler dude.
John Cena?
Yeah. Steps in and he's even more of a badass.
Well,
so it makes the other guy look weenie. Mark Wahlberg.
Mark Wahlberg's a weenie. All right, this went way off kilter.
All right. Anyway, AC/DC, Thunderstruck. I don't know. Here's Rich Glitter.
This is not. Headline news. Today is Administrative Professionals Day. It used to honor secretaries that could type 90 words a minute. Fast forward to today's assistants who type with 2 fingers and text with 2 thumbs. Meta, Mark Zuckerberg's company that owns Facebook, will open its first retail store in the Bay Area next month. Great news for Facebook users looking for new products that Zuckerberg can use to steal their private data. The world's oldest person, a Japanese woman, has passed away at the age of 119. And if you think that's impressive, listen to this. She died during sex. And today is National Denim Day, or as Jay Leno knows it, Wednesday. This is not headline news.
Are you ready, kids?
Ha! What a dumbass.
Dumbass.
What the hell's your problem, you dumbass?
What a dumbass.
Great moment there, dumbass.
Police say this lady was likely on drugs. You'd almost have to do something like this.
Okay.
A woman in her 40s was arrested in British Columbia, Vancouver last Wednesday after multiple people called 911 to report a car swerving back and forth on a very busy street. And when police got there, they noticed that the car was, missing a tire.
That's why it was swerving.
It had all four wheels.
Yeah.
But the right one, the front one, didn't have a tire on it.
Yeah.
So she was driving on the rim. They say she was probably on drugs. They later tested her. They have revealed the results. But last Wednesday was 4/20. Big weed smokers day and holiday for people. Police say that the car was involved in an accident earlier, about an hour earlier than that. So that's probably where the tire got lost. It's not clear if that is where she lost the tire, but I'm assuming it was.
Yeah, could be. I don't know if you have to be on drugs. I feel like I've known people that could drive on a rim and not realize it. Yeah.
This is weird. It's funny.
How come my car's not turning right?
Every once in a while I see sparks.
What's that noise? I'll just turn the radio up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, again, as always, don't drive while impaired, you dumbass.
What a dumbass.
Did you learn today?
Not a huge fan of the hot dog in the beer, and mostly because of the soggy bread. I thought I'd like it better than this, but I don't like soggy bread. I've never mopped up my plate with a roll or anything like that. Dunk of the.
See, I do.
Yeah, so that's maybe makes more sense. What did you learn?
I thought, I am kind of a fan of it.
Yeah.
I'm not overly, I'm going to do every time now, but I really went into it thinking this is going to be disgusting and gross and I'm not going to like it. Turns out it's not bad.
Yeah.
It didn't bother me.
The flavor is not a problem at all for me.
No.
It's the soggy bread thing for me. You will get some floaties in your beer.
And you will get some bread floaties.
Yeah, that's going to happen.
But beer, it's already kind of got,
It's basically bread anyway.
Yeah.
It's liquid bread.
So it's all good.
Look at us. We're both that's what happens when you drink a beer at 8 o'clock in the morning.
And eat a hot dog at 8
I
o'clock.
really want another one. Let's get out of here and share one more laugh before we do. What do we have?
Marie Bamford on being a temp secretary.
I miss the excitement of secretarial work, because every day I'd wake up. I didn't know if I was going to go in and file something or type something or, file something I typed. And I decided that the worse the job is, the more excited the temporary representative seems to be about it.
Hello, Marie. This is Judy from TRC Staffing in Glendale. Good morning. I have an incredible opportunity here for you today. $5 an hour, alphanumerical filing in an industrial warehouse. I thought of you first.
I kept expecting it to get worse.
Hello, Marie. This is Judy in Tijuana, Mexico. Loading fruit trucks. You need to be there in a half hour. Corporate dress. Hello, Marie. This is it. I have a feeling. Temp to perm. Thailand. You are sold into prostitution. But there is free parking.